Spacey Sims, and we are back with more 7'Scarlet in Hanate's story. It's not really a route so much as a story, and I can't even handle this. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I still can't handle that Toa was a revenant and we lost him. But this is just fucking amazing. Like, our brother's a revenant, but not a normal revenant because he doesn't want to kill us. And we're a magical unicorn. Sorry, we're an albino. You know, wow. Anyway, we're gonna continue. I don't know how long Hanate's route is, but I don't think there's any other choices. It's all just a story. So anyway, the Violacias and I are symbiotic. I realized that a long, long time ago. One day after I had obtained eternal life, I decided to set the Violacias on fire. I wouldn't leave a single one standing. I started by plucking just one Violacea. The instant I pulled it out of the ground, I felt as if something had been cut out of me. I was in so much pain that I couldn't even stand. And that's when I knew. The Violacias and the Revenants are one. If those flowers wither, I'll vanish. And as long as I exist, they'll not die. That's exactly why the Violacias chose me to guard this field of violet. Ever since then, I've kept watch over them, not only during the summer, but through the fall and winter as well. And that explains why Sosuke saw our brother at the field of Violacias like 12 years before. Remember? Because when he found it, and he's like, I saw your brother, or someone who seemed like your brother. Like, that seems impossible, but it was. There you go. Ever since then, I've kept watch over them, not only during the summer, but through the falls and winters as well. I think I read that already. It's lucky they only bloom in a valley where rainfall is plentiful. As long as I guard against outside forces, like trespassers and forest fires, the flowers will continue to bloom. We need to destroy that flower field. And then today, I received quite a shock. I visited the Valley of the Violacias as usual. There I learned something new. There's no way. I mutter as I gaze upon the sea of purple. There's another scarlet flower. In addition to the one I found previously, another scarlet flower blooms, its petals fanning out like splatters of blood. This has never happened before. No, perhaps I just never noticed it. It might be that the presence of the ambrosia is causing this. A theory starts to form in my mind. What if these natural enemies will continue to be born as long as the ambrosia lives? And if that's the case, what's the meaning of that girl's existence? Is her fate simply to be killed? I shudder. What is this? What is making me feel this way? Please tell me, someone, anyone. Despite my worries, the other revenant is immediately caught by the insepultures. It was a man that died in this town a few years ago, so of course they noticed when he was back in town. The man desperately tried to hide, but despite his best efforts, the insepultures easily found him. One night, the man foolishly appeared before his family. That's Isora's dad. His wife was overcome with surprise and joy, but also sadness. It's only natural. The husband she had lost was now right in front of her. The man was taken by the insepultures in front of his wife and innocent young child. It happened so quickly. The insepultures who put an end to him was the same one who had identified that girl. Oh! Sosuke's dad. I believe his name was Tatahira, capable hunter among the insepultures. Once the revenant was killed, the scarlet violacea released its petals to the heavens. Now only one scarlet flower remains amidst the field of violet. I feel like they still haven't figured out that woman. The next day I'd go to see that girl. Not sure why. Just feel like I should.
You seem like you have a lot of free time, Big Brother Hanate.
That's not nice. That's not nice. I'm so busy my head is spinning. Busy driving around that empty truck, that is. Anyway, didn't I tell you not to play all by yourself? What do you do if another stranger comes to talk to you?
I wasn't alone. I was playing with Toa. He just left, though.
Hey, have you seen that strange woman lately?
No, I haven't, but
What?
there was a strange old guy and a strange boy.
Huh? What do you mean?
They were kind of weird. The minute the old guy saw me, he started running toward me.
What? Did another revenant appear? I could check the Via Lacias to know for sure, but
So I yelled real loud, just like you told me to. Then a middle schooler ran over and protected me. He was really cool. His name was Yuzuki. He chased that weird old guy away.
oh my god! Yuzuki didn't tell us this. Did he? I don't remember that.
Then all the grown-ups came and chased after him.
Yuzuki, the boy that's set to take over the Ensepulchres. So what happened next?
I don't know. I guess they probably caught him.
Really? Did they really catch him?
Don't you want to hear about the strange boy?
Huh? Oh, yeah, please tell me.
It's that guy.
She points to a tall student who looks to be in high school. He clearly has a few screws loose. He's looking our way with a grin on his face. He's not a revenant.
Huh? What did you say?
Oh, nothing. What's his name? Wait.
He said he's Kagura. He's super mean. He tripped Toa earlier and he keeps following me.
Yeah, that kid's dangerous. He could easily become a criminal. I have a bad feeling about him. That's. Oh my fucking god. Guys, this is so fucking weird. I was like, I had to stop for a second. That's Tsukiyomi, right? Okay, so, wait a minute. We already knew that we met Toa when we were a kid. We already know that we meet Asura when we're a kid. And then obviously when we moved to another town, we met Hino later on in life. But in this town, right? Sorry, Hino, fuck you. Like, whatever. We meet Toa. Toa's being tortured and annoyed by Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi is torturing poor baby Toa. He's fucking 8. Okay, he's fucking 8. And you're a high schooler and you're torturing an 8-year-old. But then again, Tsukuyomi, this just proves what a serial killer he kind of was to begin with. Oh my god. Yuzuki protected us from, we don't know who the crazy old man is who came after us, but Tsukuyomi is glaring at us and is weird and creepy. Does Tsukuyomi remember that? Does he remember Toa? Like, you're that kid I used to beat up when you were a kid. Like, I mean, maybe not, because if you think about it, like, people, I mean, yeah, you have memories of, like, I remember people that were assholes to me when I was, like, in elementary school and middle school, but I don't remember their names. You know what I mean? I barely remember people that I was friends with that I didn't stay friends with. You're like, there was that girl that I was friends, I don't remember her name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or you might remember their first name, but you don't remember all. So, oh my god, though. Holy shit. This is, wow, okay. I have a bad feeling about him. Yeah, he becomes a serial killer and then becomes a revenant. When this Kagura boy notices me looking at him, he leaves, still grinning. There's good and evil in this world. That's just how it is.
Why?
Why?
Why is there good and evil? There's no need for evil.
Why do you think there's good?
Because people do good things. That way they beat evil.
And why do you think there's evil?
I don't know.
The answer is simple. Evil exists because good exists.
What?
And good exists because evil exists. The world is like two sides of the same coin. Because there's good, there's also evil. Good can't exist without it. That's the power of words. Good was born when one person decided that another person was evil, and vice versa.
I don't get it.
That's okay. You don't have to.
But I know that you're good.
Oh, stop it. I'm not going to buy you anything. I'm not going to buy you anything. And anyways, I'm not good.
If you're not good, then what are you? Evil?
Good question. Just then, I feel someone staring at me. Actually, I'm not sure it's directed at me. I think she's probably the target. Who is it? Can't very well look around. I act as if I haven't noticed. The gaze isn't coming from anyone who was recently in the vicinity. The boy named Kagura left already, which means it's coming from a revenant. Haven't the damn Ensepulchres taken care of that woman yet? Seems like she hasn't given up on this girl. There are once again 2 revenants in town. The Ensepulchres exterminated one, but another has appeared in its place. Will the gods continue to have their fun here in this cursed town for as long as the ambrosia exists? Hey, you should go home. I'll take you back.
Really?
In that, Tsuchinoko. I don't know why I can't say that. I have to pause. Tsuchinoko.
Tsuchinoko truck?
Listen, you can't just go into some stranger's car.
But you're not a stranger.
Yes, I am. What do you know about me?
I know you're a nice guy. You're good.
Your words cut me. It hurts. There's a sharp pain in my chest. What is this?
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Let's go.
Okay.
She grabs my hand.
Are we going?
You said you were staying at someone else's place, right? Where is that?
I can't remember their last name.
She's trying so hard to remember. She's staying with Hino. Oh my god. So Hino did live in this town, but he doesn't remember living in this town? What is going on? Okay, we're gonna figure it out, but
Oh, it's Kagasuchi. My mom said they were old friends, but I've never met them before.
Kagasuchi, huh? I know where they live. They have a young boy, right?
Yeah. Do you know them because you go around delivering stuff?
Yeah, sort of. Their house isn't far. I'll drop you off close by. And Hino doesn't remember that he used to live here? Jesus! I take her small hand and we leave the shrine as the sun begins to set. But that's why Hino remembers our big brother, but Hino doesn't remember that he used to live in this town. Sometimes my bad feelings turn out to be right. I find the girl nearly drowned in the river. She's unconscious. I immediately give her CPR. I open her lips and breathe into her. The guy is happily looking on. I think his name is Kagura. He must have pushed her into the river. He's smiling, but I ignore him and continue performing CPR. Oh my god, and Tsukiyomi tried to kill me before! Son of a bitch! This is amazing! Okay, not that Toa was a revenant and disappeared, because fuck that shit, but this is really fucking good. I like this. She coughs up some water. That's good. Just breathe. I can feel another gaze on us. One more, two more. Revenants. This little albino girl is so weak. Like she was born just to be a revenant's ambrosia. She's in too much danger here. She's like fresh meat that's been tossed into a lion's cage. I pick her up and quickly carry her to my truck. Just then a figure appears out of the darkness. I know who it is. It's that woman. She must be at her limit by now. Her pretty facade is completely gone. How do the Ensipulchers not have her? The only thing that's left is a monstrous revenant overcome by the urge to kill. The big brother! The girl stirs, calling out for me. I can't take my eyes off the revenant. Talking to her is likely a waste of time. She's already lost her ability to reason. Still holding the girl in my arms, I kick up the dirt and break into a sprint. I jump into the truck and immediately lock the door. I turn the key to start the engine. The woman jumps on top of the truck. Wow, she's tenacious. This is no time to hesitate. I've made up my mind. I'm going to take her out of this town. The Ensipulchers will take care of the rest. I put the pedal to the floor. The truck moves faster than I had expected. I may have hit the woman. I continue to drive, not caring. I go down the main street and cross the bridge. It's been a long time since I've left town. Before I was always uneasy, but now I feel differently. I'm full of hope. Why is that? Is it because of this girl? My feelings are always true, and they've never failed me before. I must protect this girl. That's what my soul is whispering. I'll happily do whatever it takes to protect her. I continue to drive as the sun fades into darkness. The girl sits beside me, apparently asleep. And Hino doesn't remember that he used to live there and then he moves. Oh my god, this is fucking weird. I'll take her back to her house for now. After that, I'll figure something out. I've got it. I'll be your brother. Her memories will change in time, and soon she'll believe that I'm truly her brother. I'm excited for the first time since I became a revenant. No, since I was born. Hey, do you want to go home?
What? I can go home?
Yes, you can. She's delighted. She's likely had a difficult time in this town.
Can we stop by the lady's house first? There's something I want to bring home. I got it from a boy in the mountains.
I nod and press the pedal down. I see a small ray of hope ahead of me. A life with her. Something I've never experienced before. Oh my god. This is insanity. People's memories change at my convenience. The change happens slowly, so they often feel like something's slightly off. But eventually they forget even that, seeing me the way I want to be seen. I act like her older brother, and we begin our new life together. It's the first time I've been happy since becoming a revenant. She grows up, and soon she's not a little girl anymore. She's nearing my age, at least in terms of appearance. As she reaches middle school and her body starts to mature, my love for her grows beyond that of a brother. That boy comes just as my life with her is starting to feel normal. It's been about 5 years since both she and her parents have accepted me as her older brother. That's so weird! Her parents accepted me as her older brother. Because he's got the power to like fuck with people's mind. Like people just see him that way. Oh my god. So, but that's weird. So are you trying to sit there and say that the true route was but really it's our brother who's not our brother? So it was totally okay for when I saw the card be like, "Ooh, he's hot. Who's he? Oh, he's supposed to be our brother. Oh fuck." But he's not really our brother, but we grew up thinking he's our brother. So that's creepy and weird and oh my god, it's a little odd. This is really good though. I'm so like anyway, so 5 years, it's Hino. She's now entered her second year of middle school. I'm surprised to see that boy. Nice to meet you. I'm Kagasuchi. You're her brother, right? Hino Kagasuchi. His mother suddenly passed away and he moved to our town to live with his relatives. He's in the exact opposite position she was in 5 years ago. For a moment, I think it might be fate, but I know that's impossible. No, fate was Toa. And they ripped him away from us. Their mothers grew up in the same neighborhood, so the mischievous thread of fate that connects them is thin. Uh, long time no see. You've really grown. Do you remember me? I. No, she doesn't. She remembers nothing. She's completely forgotten the boy. But it's not just him. She doesn't remember anything about that town either, which is exactly how I made it. The boy, Hino Kakasuchi, puts a wrench in my plan. However, I decide to tell him this. Don't rush it, Hino. It'll take time. I'm sure she'll remember you eventually. Yeah, okay. I'll stay with her until she does. I don't know why I was giving him that voice. He's a 13-year-old, not an 8-year-old anymore. I was giving him the voice of an 8-year-old. I was thinking of him as a child Hino, but he's teenager Hino. He's 13. Anyway, Hino nods and does exactly that. But eventually my power changes his memories. Ha ha! He even forgets about living in Okinazato. All Hino knows is that they've been friends since elementary school. And here's the thing, right? Because remember, Hino saw this house and was like, that's weird. I feel like I know that house. And then we never got on. That's why, because that's where Hino fucking lived. I mean, we knew we've been there, but like it didn't explain how Hino had flashbacks of the house. Now we know. Oh my fucking god! I love it when games like there's little loose ends like that, and you're like, "What the?" And like, what's the deal with the wind chimes? Are we ever gonna figure out what the deal with the wind chimes is? But now we know why Hino saw that house and was like, "Huh, I feel like I know that place." And then he forgets, and then you're like, "Whatever," and you move on. Oh my god, that's fine. All their memories get buried in the bottom of the treasure box of recollection. Symbology there where we had where we always see that box of everything falling out. It's for the best. Now there's no chance of anything bad happening. Finally, 10 years pass since the day I met her. To me, it's but an instant. My new life is like something from a dream. She treats me as family and loves me like a brother. Her feelings are so pure. She doesn't possess any of the jealousy or selfishness that I've so often seen in my hundreds of years. I've begun to change too. But one day, out of the blue, I feel my life begin to fade away. My life is entwined with the Violaceas. If those flowers are ever in danger, that symbiosis would be destroyed. Can't help but worry about them when the rainy season arrives. Finally, I decide to return to that town. I find a website called Okinazato's Supernatural Club, which awakens the memories of the town I'd been trying to forget. The website is dedicated to investigating the town's various legends, including the one about revenants. There are plenty of mistakes in the group's explanations, but they're mostly on the right track. which is impressive. Thinking about it returns me to the reality of the Violaceas. I left the flowers in that valley all on their own. If they wither, then I'll disappear. At the end of the rainy season that year, I call Hino over. Listen, Hino, take care of her while I'm gone. Promise me that you'll protect her no matter what happens. What's going on? Don't ask, and if anything happens to me, don't tell anyone about this conversation. Swear that to me. Why? I just told you not to ask. If you can't keep your promise, I won't let you stay with her. Ugh. Fine, I promise. I'll protect her. He says, looking at me with fierce determination. I'm confident that he'll keep his promise. My purpose has been passed on to this boy, and his feelings for her are true. After that, I get on a train and head to Okinazato, to the valley of the Violacea. After 10 years, the town has changed a lot. The Hot Springs district is gone, and the Foreign-Con Hotel is the only hotel in business. It's probably an anti-revenant measure devised by the Murakumos. I can't stay at that hotel. It's exactly what they'd expect a revenant to do. No one here remembers me anymore. Even the owner of the general store, who I used to see every day, has forgotten all about me. It also shows the limits of my power. The memories I create are only temporary. If they aren't required, then they vanish. Like the memory cards are like the memory cards that are so popular today. If they're not used, then they'll eventually cease to function. The further away I get, the more the memories fade. If I don't hurry back to her, she'll probably lose all her memories of me. I leave town and head to one of the forbidden areas. There's no one standing guard there. I quickly proceed down the mountain path. My mistake was my lack of caution. I've grown too accustomed to my peaceful life. The Violaceas are blooming splendidly, soaking up the rays of the summer sun. What the? So you're doing just fine without me. Kinda makes me feel rejected. I say, admiring the violet petals, just as I did 12 years ago. Now then, how many revenants are there this year? As I begin to count the number of scarlet flowers, I feel a sharp pain in the back of my head, and I fall defenselessly to the ground. So he's been trapped for a year. Yeah. Tie him up. There's no rush. We can interrogate him later. Damn it. They must have discovered this valley while I was gone. I bet they followed a wandering revenant here. Humans have advanced. They addressed the revenant problem with logic in order to rid the town of them. That's what I get for being away. Can't believe I was so stupid. Still, the Ensepultures. Tch, they're cunning, I'll give them that. And that, so he was in that cage. Then I lose consciousness. This is so good. It's the first time I've ever been tortured, but it's no big deal, because there's no greater torture than living for eternity as a revenant. I've experienced my fair share of pain and sadness, limited to their short lifespans. I can't possibly imagine the hatred and anguish I bear. Why was I in that valley? Who am I? Where did I come from? I refuse to give them any answers. They wonder if I actually am a revenant, so they take off my shirt and check my body. Revenants have marks in the middle of their backs in accordance with the number of people they've killed. The Ensepultures certainly know their stuff. But there's one important thing that they don't know. Revenants that have taken the life of a pure soul known as ambrosia don't have any marks. They all disappear without a trace. I killed one of those pure souls a long, long time ago. They decide to confine me in the basement of the Murakumo mansion. I stay there quietly for a whole year without any resistance. To someone who's lived hundreds of years, this simply feels like an extended holiday. I have an entirety ahead of me. A year means nothing. But I can't stay like this any longer, because that Ensepulture woman clearly said her name. Here, this girl. There's no mistake. I remember it was back when I first joined the Ensepultures. She was here during the summer once when she was a kid. After a few weeks, she went missing and we never found her. Is that right? We need to report this to the boss. Let's go. No, don't come here. You can't come here. I stand up in my dimly lit prison. And that's where our memory from this path started. Oh my god. You're lying. I don't. I can't believe that. But you do remember. Think back to when you first saw me when you were a kid. Now picture what I looked like when you were in middle school. I I remember, but what? I don't understand. Yes, you do. My appearance hasn't changed. I've looked exactly the same ever since we first met when you were 8 years old. No one around you has ever questioned that. Memories are so fragile. If I change a person's view ever so slightly, they immediately stop questioning it, just like your current memories of me. But the memories I create are also fragile. If I go too far away from the person, the fake memories I gave them will gradually fade. I I've had a hard time remembering you lately. I thought it was just from the shock of losing you so suddenly. Well, it wasn't shock. It was because I was so far away. My real name is. We already know his real name is Hanate Yatsukami. I can't even remember how long I've lived. No. He's the first of the Revenants, their history, and. And? Lived is a word for humans who actually have the gift of life. I'm not living. I can't pass on to the other world, and this world won't accept me. I'm just a wandering soul. Brother, I'm not your brother. I just wanted to be your brother, even though I didn't have the right. Silence falls between us and the wind howls. Before long, the cool air calms my heart. My brother isn't really my brother. He's someone who's been in this world for a long, long time. He's a revenant, the revenant. None of it's easy to accept. I don't want to believe it, because all of my memories are of us together. I was always so happy when I was with him. And it was the same for him. He said he was happy. That's enough for me. So, you don't need one. Huh? I hug him as he stands there looking confused. His familiar warmth and scent are immensely comforting. To me, this feeling is the only truth that matters. You don't need a right to be my brother. What? Because you're already my brother. Brother. He's like, but I started to love you more than that. Okay, that's just what. Okay, well, that's a little weird for me because I grew up thinking you're my brother. I know that you're like this all encompassing agent being, but like, okay, we're going to have to simmer that down. He hugs me back. His hands press against my waist and the back of my head so tightly that it hurts a little. But that just shows how much he loves me. When I think about it that way, I'm fine. I mean, he's a revenant and everything, but he's tried to protect us, so that is kind of cute. I squeeze him as tightly as I can, too. As his arms loosen around me, I look up. His eyes are right in front of mine, quieter than midnight, more beautiful than the stars, and gentler than the wind. He strokes my cheek. It's his way of cheering me up whenever I'm sad or in pain. He's worried about me even now. I may not realize it, but I can't help but be happy about it. He clearly loves me. I don't want to lose this warmth ever again. I want to stay like this forever. Hanate, I don't ever want to be apart from him again. I need him. I always have, and I always will. You're the only one I need. As long as I'm with you. He gives me a sad smile. He looks like he might start crying, and he plays with my bangs as if trying to persuade a child. Oh God. Honestly, I hate to say this. You know you love your brother and we just found him and all and everything, but we know his story. You need to destroy that fucking field of flowers so revenants don't keep coming back. Sorry, Hanate. You gotta go. Like, hey, don't make this harder than it needs to be. I don't belong here in this world. Besides, I'm not the right guy for you. Your soul is too pure. I even hurt people just to break out of the prison the Murakumos threw me in. Brother, listen, I'm a revenant and as long as you're here in this town, you'll always be in danger. Now, it's not just this town. Some revenants make it out of here. You'll be in danger no matter where you go. And yet, you came here to find me. Is fate toying with you? If it is, then what am I? I refuse to be scared as long as I'm with you. I'm not sure I can keep. He quietly steps away from me. You have to listen to me. I'm a revenant. I don't hunger for the living, but I'm still a revenant. I'm completely different from humans. I'm not alive. I won't die no matter how badly I'm hurt. I don't get tired and I'm never hungry. I don't even age. One day you'll grow older than me. When you were 8, I was overwhelmed by this strange feeling. I was convinced that I had to protect you. You shine like a light in the darkness. You're the one thing that glitters in this colorless world. That's so sweet. We're the only thing that glitters. But our true love is dead. So that sucks. As you grew older, I didn't know what to do. It was so painful, my chest ached. I had no idea how to make it go away. Nate, let's go home. I don't care who or what you are. Please smile at me. Frown at me. Just stay by my side, because you're all I'll ever need. That's what I truly want. I don't have any doubts. It may be selfish of me, but I'm finally able to see him again. I don't care about the truth. I just want to go back to how things were when we were happy. He hugs me again. His arms and breath are trembling a little. I'm sure I'm causing him pain, but I can't back down. I don't want to let him go. I silently put my arms around him so that we can be even closer. We press together, leaving no space between us. How long have we been like this? At some point, I must have fallen asleep. I can hear the birds outside celebrating the rising of the sun. We held on to each other all night, as if to make up for the time we'd lost and all the distance that had been between us. It's strange. Now that I'm here with him, all my memories are flooding back. But you're going to forget that he ever existed. Oh! Once in middle school, when I didn't come back home right away, he ran around town looking for me. He knew had taken you down to the riverbank. You were really mad at him. I socked him good. Did you? Oh, that's right, you did. I was so shocked. Sounds like you're getting your memories back. Is it because I'm here with you? Yeah, Hino's probably starting to remember everything right about now, too. Starting to remember. At this point, Hino's in the Furinkan Hotel, worrying about the safety of his childhood friend. In the back of his mind, the treasure box of recollection is slowly opening, and he's starting to remember about Hanate. Really? Yeah, memories are connected. You could say that they're shared. Is it hard to describe? Yeah, explaining it in terms of common sense is practically impossible. We cuddle as we talk. 12 years ago, I came here to stay at Hino's house. He's actually from here. I ate a strawberry tart some boy made for me, and I got food poisoning. Then... Do you remember that bully who used to live here? He was in high school. Don't try to force it. You nearly drowned in the river, and after that your memories of this town started to fade. I remember being told that I almost drowned when I was little, but that happened here? Yes, it did. You were pushed. What? You were pushed into the river by that bully. His name was Kagura. Oh! Ever since you came to this town, that boy Kagura had his eye on you. He usually just played pranks on you, but one day it got out of hand. He lured you out on the suspension bridge and then pushed you off it. I saved you just as you were about to be carried off downstream. You had fainted. No way! Kagura? You mean Mr. Tsukuyomi? I don't know his last name. All I know is that the person who just tried to attack you was that same Kagura. What? Everything he says is so hard to believe. I simply stare at him, unable to process anything. You're looking at me and wondering how I know. Well, as I told you, I can recognize a revenant. A revenant? Are you serious? Yeah. So Mr. Tsukuyomi, Kagura Tsukuyomi is a revenant? That's right. I don't know when he was reborn as a revenant, but he definitely is one. No way. Could it be that on the night of the summer festival he was trying to take me out to the river too? Kagura... No, wait, that's him. I thought it was... Kagura, his soul has been black ever since he was a child. I don't want to think it's possible, but... Revenants come back to this world for a reason. In most cases, it's to give a message to their family or friends. But Kagura, he's different. He came back just for fun. For the fun of murdering people, that is. I have no idea when he became a revenant, but in any case, he's dangerous, and he has his eye on you now. He does? Yeah, you're Ambrosia. The curse left behind by... Iwanagahime? Iwanagahime. 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 Iwanagahime! Her. Iwanagahime. Sosuke talked about her before. She's a goddess from Japanese mythology, right? Iwanagahime cursed the one who betrayed her, and that's why humans have short lifespans. In the summer, her spite causes the Violaceas to bloom, creating revenants that covet the living. You mean that myth is true? It's no use. I've been in this world too long. I can't remember how this all started. All I know is that her curse makes the Violaceas bloom, and it hurts people. That's a fact. You're the one that betrayed her? And so that's why you were the first revenant? Here to hunt and humans are detested beings. Haven't you ever thought that? Huh? What do you mean? Humans don't come into this world to celebrate life. It's a test. Don't you see? As long as humans live, they suffer every pain imaginable. You'd say we're all being punished because of her. That's what she wants. We're being tossed about in the palm of her hand. She takes pleasure from seeing us in pain. Now I'm experiencing a different type of pain. A different type? Yeah, it's you. Me? What are you? Wait. He suddenly pulls me back. Quiet. Someone's coming. How do you know? I can feel it. It's like sandpaper on my skin. Does that mean a revenant is here? Is it Mr. Tsukuyomi? Hanate opens the shrine door slightly. Look, someone's there. A little lost bird. I peek outside through a crack. There I see Toa? No, don't hurt Toa! Oh my god, please save Toa. His hair is all messy. He's looking all around like he's on guard. Why? Wait, there's no way. Yeah, that's right. He's a revenant. He's looking for a place to die, except there isn't one. Not for revenants. Oh. Another figure immediately appears, chasing after Toa. Toa tries to get away, but the person grabs him by his shoulders and turns him around. Yua? The girl from the hotel, huh? They must know each other. I can't hear what they're saying, but Yua looks like she's yelling. He's given up on life and she's trying to stop him. That about sums it up. But that's because we don't love Toa. If we loved Toa, he wouldn't have given up. Poor baby, I'm so sorry, Toa. I love you. I've never given up on you, Toa, even if this bitch has. I love you. I'll love you forever. They argue, though it seems to be mostly Yua who's yelling. After a while, they leave the mountain. That was a pretty strange sight. Do you know them? Oh, yeah, they were both at the Foreign Con Hotel. But that's impossible. Toa can't be a revenant, can he? Sorry, but it's true. But he didn't seem like one at all. Humans live. Revenants merely act like they're alive. Anate shuts the door. He only came back so that he could find us because he loves us. It'll be dark soon. We'll stay here for tonight. Then we'll leave tomorrow, blending in with the crowds as they leave town. Huh? Then, can we drop by the hotel? We should tell Hino about... It's too dangerous to go back there. He gives me a sharp look. Kagura has already realized what a rare gem you are. We're at a disadvantage. Plus, I got in his way. He's not going to hold back next time. So we're leaving town. I can't guarantee that he won't follow us after we go, but... Hey, are you hungry? I've gathered up a bit of food. He takes out a small package from an old chest. Why do you have that? Because we can't wander around town. I grabbed this as I left the hotel. You stole it? Hey, don't be such a stick in the mud. I found some food in cardboard boxes by the entrance, so I just borrowed some. Oh, the ones he saw are left there. He wasn't happy about that, you know. It was an emergency. Look, there are apples, bananas, and don't worry, I didn't grab any strawberries. But I'm not hungry. Come on, you need to eat something to keep your strength. To keep up your strength. We could be tracked if we take the bus, so after we leave town, we'll walk the rest of the way. Walk? Will we be able to make it all the way home? We're not going home. What? Why? Kagura knows who you are. He'll come after you. Oh, hearing that makes me shudder. Am I always going to be hunted? If we're lucky, the Insepulchres will identify and exterminate Kagura, but it doesn't seem like they've caught on to him yet. They seem to be on to one revenant at least. That happens to be the guy with glasses who was here earlier. Toa. Kagura is crafty and incredibly clever. He's not like any revenant I've ever seen. Normally they struggle with the fact that they're revenants, but not Kagura. In fact, he seems to enjoy being a revenant. I made brief eye contact with him at the hotel, and I've Never seen eyes like that. I had no idea someone could be so tainted. They're gonna kill Toa. Why does Toa always have to die, motherfucker? The sun changes its trajectory and sinks into the western sky. Even so, we haven't run out of things to talk about. I'm the happiest I've been since he vanished a year ago. I wish we could just stop time here and now. No, I'm the saddest because Toa's dead, and no matter what we do, it's not like, well, if we go in Toa's path, then we don't find our brother, but Toa's alive. No, Toa dies in every fucking... Oh, that hurts me. Hey, you said we're not going home, right? So then, where are we going? So this isn't the true ending. The true ending is Toa's ending, where he vanishes into the ether. And we never find out what happens to her brother. You'd think this would be the true ending, because this wraps up the story, and, I don't know. Good question. Anywhere's fine. I don't care as long as I'm with you. Are we going to abandon our old lives? We'll have to. Revenants are particularly good hunters. Revenants can clearly see what they desire. In our world of black and white, those objects are extremely vivid. To Kagura and that glasses guy, you must look like you're glowing. It would be difficult to hide from them. Oh no. But that's so sad, because, Toa knew he was a revenant. He must have known we were... But he still loved us anyway. Toa's loved us since we were, 8, so it's okay. I don't think he was going to try to kill me. So, I'll never get to see my parents or friends again? Does that upset you? I can't say that it doesn't. I picture everyone I've met. Hino, Isora, Yuki, Yua, Sosuke, Izuki, and Toa. I know Toa. Their faces disappear one by one. Part of me wants to say goodbye, but I've already made up my mind. It does, doesn't it? Regardless, I'll still take you with me. Even if you end up hating me, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm sad, but I'm prepared to leave them behind. I stare straight into my brother's eyes. This is way too romancy to be your brother. I'm not sure, but as long as I'm with you... His fingers tickle my ears and cheeks. His hand moves to my hair, and he does the same thing again. I won't ever leave you again. This is a habit of his. He does this whenever he's trying to charm me, but it's also kind of weird because he's a little too romancy, but then again, it's he's taken care of you since you were a child, so he really shouldn't think of you as anything other than literally his baby sister. But it is weird, I don't need anything but you. I'll always protect you. Normally, yes, it's a brotherly, sisterly love. You're I'll take care of you all your... Yeah, that's great, big brother. But you need someone else in your life other than your big brother. That makes it... It's just the way they say things like that. All I ever need is you. That's too That's a romancy cliche line that you shouldn't say to your brother, is all I'm saying. I always loved it when he did this. I feel like I used to beg him to keep doing it. And I press my face against him and hug him. He's going to start changing your memory so you don't think of him as your brother, you think of him as your boyfriend. That's exactly what's going to happen, because he's going to fuck up your memory. So it'll be good. You won't remember that you used to think of him as your brother. And I've always longed to see that troubled, gentle smile of his. His smiling face that I only get to see when he's trying to spoil me. His passionate gaze, I never noticed it before, but now I do. I always wanted to stare deeply into his eyes because I could sense his love for me. This is getting creepy now. It's getting weird. It's getting a little weird, but I always drove home how much he cared for me. Come closer. Okay. Okay, it's just hot. Okay. I was just concerned. I look up at him, and as we stare at each other, he slowly breaks into a smile. I can see myself reflected in those eyes. It makes me realize something. I have the exact same eyes. That's right. I wasn't aware of it before. I love him too. I don't ever want to be apart, because I believed I'd always be with him. And I always will. But the truth he told me, that's something that can't be changed. There's just one thing that makes me uneasy, and I need to ask him about it, even though it might not change anything. You said you don't age, right? And then I'll grow older than you someday. Will you still stay with me anyway? Yes. You're lying. You're a popular guy, you know. I'm not lying. Really? Really? But I can't imagine it. I can't imagine what a life with you would be like after 30 years. I can't imagine life without you either. No, you wouldn't have to, because you'd forget him, so it's great. Hey, Hanate, do you promise that you'll stay with me? I fall asleep before I know it, unsure whether I actually managed to finish my question. It can't just end here. Hey, I'm dreaming again. I'm in my brother's arms. It's almost like I'm floating in water. It feels good. I want to stay like this forever. Hey. His voice whispers in my ear. It's like they're so, when they're talking, it's so romancy. It's weird. Then she's like, my brother's arms. And it's like, gonna need you to stop calling him your brother when you're getting this romance. I know that's just like, I just need my big brother because I'm that scared girl. But it's like, will you stay with me forever? It's so romancy if you take out the fact that she keeps saying my brother. Okay, now stop calling him your brother. Call him by his first name, please, because when you keep calling him your brother, it's starting to get weird. Nate, wake up. Where am I? Oh, I was dreaming and... You need to get dressed quickly. We're leaving. Why am I not dressed? Is it morning already? Are we going down into town? The sun hasn't risen yet, but we need to go. He's coming. What? You mean... Get dressed. Why am I not dressed? I should be dressed. We fell asleep in here. Why am I not dressed? Like, freaking out about that. Not really, but I mean, like, you need to get dressed quickly. I would have been like, why am I naked? Weird. The most evil revenant there ever was. I can sense him. He's coming through the tunnel to find you. We decide to leave the shrine straight away. We make our way through the dimly lit forest in the opposite direction of town. Are we heading further into the mountain? To get into town from where there, we need to go through the tunnel. That would be suicide. We'll cross the mountain and enter from the north. We continue on without any paths to follow. The veil of darkness hasn't lifted yet. Oh god, I'm so scared. I can smell you. How far have we walked? Tree branches scratch me as we make our way across the steep mountain. Hey, can we take a quick break? Yeah, we're almost there. We just need to make our way down now. You're doing great. When I sit down and catch my breath, the scent tickles my nose. The smell. What is it? This floral aroma. I can smell it sometimes down in town, too. It's such a mysterious fragrance, but it's also calming and nostalgic, too. Yes, like being home, right? Yeah, exactly. It's the scent of the violaceas. Regular humans can't smell it. I guess you really are special. The violaceas. Are they blooming near here? Yeah, they're really close. Don't you dare ask to go see them, though, okay? The insepultures know about that place. I wouldn't think they'd be keeping a watch on it at this time of day, but that place isn't safe anymore. Oh. Wait, oh. What's wrong, brother? I can feel it. The violaceas are calling me. Calling you? I told you. The violaceas and I have a symbiotic relationship. We're connected. Even while I was out of town, they kept calling me from far away. I noticed it, but I didn't care. Because I was having so much fun with you. Oh, Hanate. I was human while we lived together. I'd read the mornings and nights with you. I had a life. It was the first time I had successfully escaped from my solitude. Do you know why? I shake my head. Because I knew you loved me. It gave me more than enough reason to live. Brother, don't call him brother. It's weird now. It's too romancy for you to call him brother. I feel like the scent of the violacea suddenly grows stronger. Hanate, I want to go to the Valley of the Violacea too. I think they're calling me as well. I just get that feeling. Now, to be honest, it's much stronger than that. He hesitates a bit, but then he finally makes up his mind and looks me in the eye. I know. This is fate. I knew this would happen. He takes my hand and hurries forward. Oh God, what's going to happen? We proceed through the dense forest, holding hands. He walks through the trees confidently, even though there aren't any landmarks. Finally, I see a large rocky surface. He points to a thin crack that looks just barely navigable. Navigatable. Oh, the 3D effects. Relying on the pale light of the moon, we cautiously inch through the crack. I love the moving, like the movie effects. We're like, oh. Cha-cha. As I slide through, my field of vision suddenly opens up. I'm rendered breathless at the moonlit scene before me. Whoa. The field of violet spreads as far as the eye can see. The rock leads to a hollow that opens up to the sky, and the Violacias seem to float in the moonlight. It's hard to put into words. I've never seen anything like it before. It's almost like something out of a fairy tale. Here's the thing. If the Ensepultures know that the Revenants come back in the Field of Violacias, why the fuck don't they just burn the Field of Violacias? Why have they not tried that? Burn the fucking field. You know? They seem to shine in the light of the moon, but they also look like they're emitting their own glow. A gentle wind causes them to sway, and they rustle, almost like they're talking to each other. It's so beautiful. Flowers sway as one, as if in reply to my praise. Their scent tickles my nose again. It's so nostalgic. My brother mutters with annoyance. These flowers are cursed. The Violacias shift in the wind as if in protest. Your little flower viewing party is over. I'm just shooting at Tsukuyomi. Suddenly there's a voice behind us. Oh! When I turn around, Kagura Tsukuyomi is standing there. Yes. This is it. This is the place. Kagura. This is it. This is where I woke up. And that takes me back. I got to see you get captured by the Ensepultures, too. You were here? That's impossible. I just happened to drop by during my stroll. They laid you out flat. It was pathetic to watch. I heard about you from the female Ensepulture I killed. So, who exactly are you? I'm the first Revenant, you bitch. An inconsequential Revenant like you doesn't need to know. Oh, nice one. But I'll tell you anyway. I'm the Grim Reaper. I see. Well, that's all well and good, but you're a Revenant yourself, aren't you? One that's devoured the ambrosia, which means you're basically my mentor. So you should know everything. Hand her over to me. We can become gods together, my brother. Maybe if you were a hot chick, but he's not into you, honey. My brother's into me. Wait, that's weird, but kind of true. Didn't they say wasn't there someone that said something about a Grim Reaper? Maybe he did. He says, I don't remember. I feel like there was something, and you were like, "What's going?" And like, I feel like that's picking at the corner of my brain. Like in some part when he got captured, he said something about it. Not about like in Toa, because he never said anything about there's another Revenant, right? But he said something about a Grim Reaper or something. He said something that just made me think of it. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm putting other things into this, but huh? Not a bad idea. Hanate? This is goodbye. I don't want to see you in pain anymore. Wait. You're going along with this too easily. It's no fun that way. Well, whatever. The ambrosia comes first. Okay, say goodbye, Missy. I'm really going to enjoy this. This is the end. It's okay. All your painful memories will disappear. He takes something out of his pocket. What? He strikes it against something else, creating a small flame. I knew it! Oh god, he's going to destroy the flower field, which I think he should do, but that means Toa again is going to die. He's going to die. Oh my god, we're fucked. This is such a horrible fucking game. I mean, it's great. This game is great, but it's horrible because we get no happy endings. It's a match. Huh? This whole time I've been thinking about how to protect you, and I finally have my answer. This is the only way to keep you safe forever. Hanate? You can't escape the pull of this town. No matter where you go or what you do, the Violacias will call you here. And every year, Revenants will come back to life, and some will manage to survive like Agora. These past 12 years were a miracle. The same fate that guides humans is guiding me, and my soul has probably sensed this end. That's why He smiles. I fell in love with you. He laughs, but his eyes are full of deep sadness. Why? Why are you telling me this now? I know without him saying it. I know what he's thinking. He's trying to leave me. I don't want him to go. Whether he understands my feelings or not, he keeps talking. I don't want to lose you. I'll keep you safe even if I have to sacrifice myself. No! Hey, wait a sec. We have one of these flowers. Don't we remember? Sosuke gave us the flower. Remember when he found us injured? So we still have one somewhere. So we have a Violacea. Goodbye. A small flash of light flicks into the sky. Oh, Jesus. We lose everyone. The match draws an arc through the air and falls toward the field of violet. It's like it's happening in slow motion. His words bounce around my head. If those flowers wither, I'll vanish. As long as I exist, they'll not die. That's exactly why the Violacias chose me. They chose me to guard this field of violet. If the Violacias all burn up, he'll disappear. No! But there's still one. I unthinkably reach out towards the match. Next thing I know, a hand closes around the tiny flame flying through the air. Ah!
Ah! Hot, hot, hot!
Kagura screams as he crushes the match in his hand. I see. So these flowers are both the beginning and the end. Well, I can't let you do that. Kagura! Now hand over that girl. I mean, thank you, evil psycho, for stopping that, because I don't know if I can handle that. His murderous gaze has my feet frozen in place. My brother grabs my arm and pulls me behind him. Hey, man, aren't we buddies? Let's go on living and having fun. There's no point in talking with you. Something gleams in Tsukiyomi's hand. It's a knife. Well, you should have salt on you. Salt, flames, there you go. Throw it on him, come on. Oh, don't be like that. There are plenty more girls out there to play with. Kagura, you don't understand anything. Oh? And what do you mean by that? There's something else that people can only encounter once in their lives. No, forget it. Someone as heartless as you would never have an experience like that. What? Hanate tries to strike another match. In that very instant, Kagura flies at him. The match falls from Hanate's hand. He didn't manage to light it. Kagura crashes against him and Hanate falls to the ground. Oh my god, guys. I don't know if this is the end, but I think we're going to keep going a little overtime because you! They roll around on the ground fighting. Kagura grabs Hanate's arm and knocks away all the matches. Stop this! Kagura takes his knife and stabs Hanate. It's not going to kill him. Brother! Stop calling him brother. God, it's creepy. Kagura slowly stands up. Does it hurt? Not that anything's going to kill you. It'll just calm you down for a bit. Tsukiyomi pulls out the knife and thrusts it towards the ground. The brother's face twists in pain. Kagura wipes his hands like he's just finished a job. Ugh. Good night, my brother. Tsukiyomi walks away from Hanate, but just then Hanate's arm snakes itself around Kagura's neck. Let me go! Tsukiyomi tries to push him off, but my brother desperately clings to him. You little... Hurry! Well, I can still hold him. Burn the Violacias. His words bring me back to my senses. The box of matches is there at my feet. Quickly! Cat, let me go, you fossil! Tsukiyomi struggles violently. Do it! I can't hold him for long. No! If they burn up, you'll... Don't worry about me, just do it. We have one, so he technically shouldn't die, is all I'm saying, and if they say he disappears forever, then that's a loophole. There's only one end, so... There's only one end. Doesn't matter what we choose here. Doesn't matter what we choose. It doesn't matter... Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what we choose. If we light a match, it either won't burn the field or it will. If we can't do it, we'll either... No, I can't, blah, 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 and then we do it anyway. I can't do it. Even though I know we should, I'm going to say we can't do it. I can't do something like that. I could never do it. I've always done what my brother told me to do, but this is too difficult. If I set the flowers on fire, will he stroke my head like he always does? Will he praise me and tell me I've done a good job? Come on, hurry! Those fun and relaxing days I spent with my brother. He would laugh, cry, get mad, lay around. Those are all such precious memories. No! There's absolutely no way I'm going to do that. Ugh. What a good little sister you have. Hear that? She can't kill her big brother. Although technically you're already dead. Now let me go. Ugh. Tsukiyomi punches him and he faints. Wait, what should I do? Erasing my brother's existence is still not an option for me. Ugh, please. I'm fine now. I've had enough. You taught me what love is. So, I'm okay. Brother! Don't say that just then. Toss them to me. What? Hino! Oh, is Hino going to be our true ending? We're going to end up with Hino? I thought something was up, so I followed Tsukiyomi. I lost sight of him part way, but he grabs the matches from me. Hanate! Hino! You don't need to make a long speech. Just do what you have to do. Hino falls silent and nods. Then he strikes a match and raises it high in the air. Time to disappear. The flame flickers gently as it falls towards the field of violet, so see, we were never going to have to... Ah! This hurts. It hurts more not because we're killing Hanate, although that makes me sad. It hurts more because we're killing Toa. I know. Stop! Hanate loses his grip and Tsukiyomi breaks free, but he's too late. The Velocities squirm like they're screaming. There's no wind. Ah! Tsukiyomi's body begins to shine. Toa's going too. This is what's happening to Toa, guys. Poor Toa, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Toa. It hurts me more than losing Hanate, I'm not even kidding. Toa! I guess the younger ones vanished first. Complete opposite of a human lifespan. My brother sits up. Hino and I lend him our shoulders and help him to stand. Are you going to disappear too? Yes, when all the flowers have burned up. My hands have already gone numb. He steadies his breath and smiles. This is goodbye. No! Hey. No, I won't allow it. I keep shaking my head like a little kid having a tantrum. Tears stream down my cheeks. We're finally able to see each other again. Hino stands before my brother. He bows, then leaves the valley without saying a word. Hino has become a reliable guy. He kept his promise. No more revenants will attack you, so you don't need me. Plus, when I disappear, you won't remember anything. You'll forget all about me. I don't want that. No. I can't forget about you. Don't be like that. Just calm down. I'm gonna vanish soon. No, don't. Don't vanish. Stay here. If I can make him stay with me by throwing a tantrum, then I'll keep it up forever. It's strange. I never thought it would be so hard to leave this world. It's all your fault. Tears fall one after another. All I can do is bury my face in his chest and cry. I finally realized it. I love... Before he can finish his sentence, I press my lips against his. Oh my god, and you're making out with your brother. Well, that's so sad! And it's kind of beautiful, but it's kind of sad, and it's a little weird, but it's my very first kiss with your brother. Now I know how good it feels to have our lips touch. This will be both the first and last time. I know that he doesn't have much time left. I heard his screaming no, and yet I seek him out with every fiber of my being so that I never forget this moment. These are his final moments. I don't ever want to forget him. So I search out his lips, his breath, his warmth, and the tickling touch of his soft hair. Everything, every last little bit. Say my name again and stab my heart, creating a wound that will never disappear, so I won't ever forget. Say my name in that sweet, tender voice. He puts his hand on the back of my head and draws me close. Our kiss is so brief and yet so passionate. This is why I kept calling him brother. It was creepy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't say it. I know that this is the end. I won't ever be able to... I plead with him even more, with his melting warmth and lips sweeter than any fruit. I won't ever forget you. I can't. I promise I'll always remember you. No, you won't, and that's sad. Thank you. I'll never forget, so... This is goodbye. His left hand starts to shine. Brother. Don't call him brother after you just kissed him. That's fucking weird. Tears blur my vision. The light seems even more beautiful through my tears. Humans are meant to return to the place where they belong. I was lucky to meet you. That's so sad, though. Still not as sad as Toa. Still not as sad as Toa. Goodbye, my... Oh, fuck. Now the memories are all going to close. She doesn't open her memories. Now it's closed. Trapped forever. It's like he never existed. That's so sad. She's like, what the fuck am I doing in the middle of this burning field of cave? It's like, you're in a cave, burning field. What the fuck am I doing in here? The next thing I know, I'm standing alone in the forest. I'm surrounded by leagues of green trees. There's a faint burning smell in the air. Hey! I hear Hino's voice behind me and I turn around. The Vigilance Committee just showed up. Now I can go back down into town and... Huh. What's going on with you? What do you mean? Why are you crying? Huh? I'm crying? Yeah, your face is sopping wet. Oh, you're right. Did something happen while I was gone? I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I feel really sad. So sad. The tears won't stop. I wonder why. Tears won't stop coming. They flow down my cheeks without end. But I don't know why I'm crying. That's even sadder. I think something really sad happened. What was it? Being able to remember makes me even sadder. Come on, are you really bawling like that just because you got lost? Hey, I'm here now, aren't I? He gently wraps his arm around my shoulder. Why is Sosuke's dad not dead? Oh, because this is earlier than... Oh my god, so Sosuke's dad didn't die. Hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah, but could you give us some time? I continue to cry as the rays of morning sun poke through the trees. I wail like a little kid. All I can do right now is cry and cry and cry until all these tears dry up, until this vortex of grief finally comes to an end. Once I stop crying, I'll go on with my life. I know that's what I need to do. Hino's calling me from a long ways away. I stand up so that I can flourish with strength here in this world. Once the tears stop, I'll move forward and continue on with my life. I'll keep living. That's so fucking depressing. This game is so fucking depressing. This game is so depressing. It's so fucking depressing. There is no happy ending in this. This is like awful. Toa's dead. And like our ending is like, oh, we found our brother. It's not really our brother, but he's in love with us and we're in love with him. Now he's gone and we don't remember him at all. And we're like, huh, I don't understand what's going on. I feel really sad and I don't know why. I feel really sad and I know why. And I'm going to tell you something. It sucks. It was a really good game though. And like, I like how they slowly unraveled the mystery little bit by little bit, path by path. But I still am just really pissed about Toa. Like, I'm really fucking pissed about Toa. But if you think about it, even though Toa's true route, it was Toa's true ending. But it's not really the true route, because this is it, if you think about it. We finally find our brother, but then we lose him. And that's... But they leave that loophole, because we had that plant. We have a purple fucking Violacia, because Sosuke gave it to us, and we have it. We just... No clue where it came from, we're just like, whatever, I have the strange purple flower. So technically, not all the Violacias are gone. But that one couldn't be the one that was Toa that keeps him alive. Obviously, that's not how it works, but like... That's so... It's still weird when she calls him brother as she's kissing him. Jesus Christ, girl, could you stop? Stop calling him that. Oh, God. Guys. Ugh. This game just ripped my heart out. I can't even. I can't. And it's not because like, oh, I'm gonna miss our boys. Toa is dead, guys. Sosuke was my second favorite, so we're just gonna have to... Smiles all around! Fuck you! Smiles all around. It's been a few weeks since I returned from Okinazato, and I'm back to my daily routine. As usual, my parents are overseas. I turn off the alarm and get out of bed. All alone, I get myself ready for class. Now that the school year's finally begun again. I still don't know why I was crying there that day, but it feels like there's a hole in my heart. Oh, look at the time. Oh no, I'm gonna be late. I just need to text Hino. Sorry, I'm gonna be late. Going ahead without me and sent. Okay, I'm heading out. See you later.
いってらっしゃい。
Huh? Turn around and look at the living room. It looks the same as always. I'm sure I just heard someone say goodbye. Was that my imagination? Oh my god, it was an odd day. Oh, oops, I have to hurry. Smiles all around. No, that was worse. I was really expecting that because she had that. She has a Violacia. She has one. Remember? This is what this is. Please tell me he's not dead. See, she has one. Please tell me he's still there. He needs to come back. No! To say goodbye is to die a little, right? You just killed me, game. Die a little. It's terrifying. Like, that was the worst. I mean, I sit there and I'm like, that was the worst. It was a good game. It really was. You've earned a trophy. Fuck you, game. Smiles all around. That's my trophy. How? There is no way I'm smiling ever again after this. Oh, is that a spider on my ceiling? It's kind of above my head. That's scary. Anyway. I just, like, Hino's route was good, and then Isora's route was good, and then Toa's route was great, and then Sosuke's route was really good, and then you get Yuzuki's route, and you're like, oh my god, that's not right! And then you get freaking Toa's true ending, and you're like, oh my god, no! And then the game just goes downhill from there. Like, I mean, seriously? Like, you're like, oh my god, this is so cute, we found our brother! And then you, oh, yay! And then, hold on, where's the difference? Okay, there you go. And then he's just, and then he dies, and then Toe is dead, and then we just, fuck my life, this game. Oh my god, I can't. Well, that's it for 7'Scarlet. So, I'm not sure what part this is. Are we on, like, part 31 or 32? I'm not sure. But, let's see. I guess we're probably going to start another game because it's weird. I put my last estimated part was going to be part 32, which I think this might be. I'm not sure. Life is Strange doesn't come out till the 27th. This will be wrapped up before then. So I will probably not be doing Life is Strange 2 until, say, October 1st. That gives me a couple days to, like, record a part, upload it, like, process it, upload it. This way, and then so that'll be, I would assume Cinderella Phenomenon will probably have ended by then, so it'll take the place of Cinderella Phenomenon. It's going to be short because it's only like, it'll only be a few hours for the first chapter, so then we'll play another game, whatever. So that's what's going to happen. I thought Mystic Destiny's Echoes was supposed to come out. I completely forgot because I was like, oh, great, this will end and Cinderella Phenomenon will end just in time for us to start Life is Strange 2 and Mystic Destiny's Echoes. But I haven't seen any notification. I thought it was supposed to come out sometime this month, but it's the end of the month now. Almost. By the time this comes out, it'll be the end of the month. So I'm thinking that it hasn't come out. If it hasn't come out by the time this ends, then we'll be playing a different game. So what I'm going through is, in the last poll, the other games that got votes, were Psychopaths, Mandatory Happiness, Psychedelic of the Black Butterfly, and Color X Malice. So it's going to be one of those. I think right now I've narrowed it down to either Psychedelic of the Black Butterfly or Color X Malice. I haven't quite decided yet because I wasn't really thinking that I was going to finish this one today. But I started playing and then I just couldn't stop. So I've played all of the parts from Toa's True Route to here all in the same damn day. So I'll have time. So you'll see one of those. I'm not sure which one is going to take the place of this. Or if for some reason Mystic Destinies Echoes does magically come out in the next few days so that I can record beforehand. As we know, To the Edge of the Sky, Chapter 3 did come out. I'm not going to record that until I'm not going to play that one again until they get all of the art updated, so all of the character sprites, because right now the ones that they haven't put into the game or updated, they just kind of have like a face mask or something on so you can't see them. And I don't want to play just yet. I want to wait until the art style's all updated. They've got all the characters updated, and then I'm going to start the game over. We'll start from the beginning with the new character sprites. So they're fucking amazing, I will tell you, and it's killing me not to play Chapter 3, but that's the only reason I haven't played it yet is just because, I don't know. I feel like since we know that they're going to change the characters, obviously everything we've read, everything is the same, but since I know they're changing the character sprites anyway, I just want to start from the beginning all over again, but I'm going to wait till they get all the characters in there. So I think that probably won't be till sometime in October, honestly, because they just released Chapter 3. I don't think Chapter 4 is supposed to come out until October. They're taking, I think, the end of September, beginning of October. They're taking like a couple weeks off, downtime, their time, so it won't be probably till the end of October, but eventually that will come back. I'm just giving it some time, just so, because we're going to just start over, so. Anyway, so we'll see. It'll either be Color X Malice or Psychedelic of the Black Butterfly, most likely. I haven't decided, but yeah, that's it. So now that we've stared at this one for a while, we're going to stare at this one because I want to rip your hearts out more because this fucking kills me. I'm sorry. I'm just in my brain. I'm going to go into denial. Toa didn't die. He's perfectly fine. And we're going to live happily ever after because look at him. He's too goddamn beautiful to die. Why? Why did you? Oh, God, this game. It was good, but I hate it. Is that weird? Like, I love this game. It was really great, but I hate it at the same time. I'm like, I hate you. I hate you for making me feel all the feels and ripping my heart out. Like, you destroyed me. I could handle the Hanate ending. I can handle that. I'm like, oh, that's so sad. You took away her brother. I cannot handle this. I still can't handle the Toa ending. I can't. Never. So wrong. But, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, it's a poignant. It's true. You know what I mean? Like, every game always has a happy ending, but life doesn't have a happy ending. Like, you have your happy ending for a while, and then one or the other person dies. Like, it's just the way it goes, but still, it's not what you want from your Romancy Otome games that have a mystery that's great, but you don't get a happy ending. God. My soul is crushed forever. And it's gray and scary and dark out, and I'm just going to go curl up in a ball and cry. Rock myself. Because I can't. But anyway, yeah, so I did enjoy this game up until the end because fuck it! Now I'm angry and sad. But yeah, I mean, I have to say it was pretty great because I really have not, bawled like that. I mean, no, this is sad and my eyes have gotten watery, but I mean, I was just like, I am struggling really hard to not just completely lose it and sob. It didn't work very well. I mean, there were tears. At one point, I'm like, nope, they're going down my face. I can't do this. And I was struggling. It was a struggle during that last Toa scene. Oh my God. But yeah, my heart is so broken now. But anyway, so I will see you guys in other games. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you are not as sad and depressed and brokenhearted as me, because then I feel for you, because this is just, God, this was awful. So good and so awful. I just mixed emotions right now. But anyway, I will see you guys in other games. Remember to give this one a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.